Hey guys, quick video, important information here. We're going to compare tyres and fuel economy. Nothing else is going to change on this ute. We've been doing a bit of this with the Prado. So the point is, at this point of the video, take note, 366 Ks.
Alright, so we're filling up the ute, our 2013 Hilux. You might notice in the picture, see the tyres? Right, so we're filling up. Here it is. It's all happening. Yep, Liberty this time. Anyway, we had Coopers on, and we always get, for thousands of kilometres, we always get 11 litres per 100 Ks. Alright, that's what we get every tank. So we're not going to change a thing. We're going to go to the same servo, we're going to use the same fuel additive, we're going to drive the same, we're going to do everything the same. The only difference is going to be these tyres that came off the new Prado. Now, you know the new Prado, you may know, we got one trip that was 9 litres per 100 Ks, which is a lot better than the 2019 Prado. And we're going to do that again soon with KO2. So subscribe, turn the bell on if you don't want to miss that possibly surprising info. But you might find a surprise here with these tyres, saving a lot of fuel. Even driving it, I can feel that it rolls a lot easier, it gets going a lot easier. They're the same size, 265, 65, 17. There you go. 45 litres of fuel, that's what matters.
Okay, so we filled up, we've reset the trip meter, and something surprising has happened. We actually only got about 8.1 kilometres to the litre, or 12. We used 12.3 litres per 100 Ks, unless I worked it out wrong, but you can check it yourself. That's how you work out your fuel economy. Every time you fill up, you hit the reset button there on trip A, and then you can do a calculation, and then you know if everything's normal or not. Now this thing, it gets 11 litres per 100 Ks, so I don't know why. I'm just having a quick think. Did I tow something? Did I leave it idling? I don't know what I've done, but for some reason, we've used more fuel than we normally do. But I've never had better than 11 litres per 100 Ks even when I try. Even with new injectors, all new sensors, filters and everything. So what we're going to do now, we've got the road tyres on. We're going to do everything the same. And you've just seen 12.3 litres per 100 Ks. So when we've done at least 300, 400, 500 Ks, what we normally do before we fill up, even 500 or 600, we're going to come back to the same servo, park right here in the same bay, and to the same second click and everything, so that we get an accurate comparison. And let's just see if it's not 10 or 10 and a half or maybe 11. It's going to be a hard one. Take note, we normally get 11, but this time we got about 12. I can't really work out why that's happened. I'm really thinking about it here. Yeah, don't know. Anyway, bada bing, I'll let you know the results. Sit tight. Alright guys and girls, here we are. We're about to refill again. So we've got the road tyres on. Something I must tell you about. We've done just under 200 kilometres towing only an 8x5 single axle trailer with a mattress in it, very light, but I must tell you about that. So that should make the fuel economy on the higher side of our usual 11. I still can't explain that 12.3. Perhaps on the last fill I forgot to reset the trip meter and did it after a short period of time, perhaps. I'm really not sure. But mate, this servo's busy. It's got some cheap fuel for Melbourne prices. This is an APCO and Bendigo. Check it out before we fill up.
Busy, busy, busy. And the worst thing is, the truck just pulled in to stir up all the fuel for us. Anyway, we'll get in here soon and fill it up.
Okay, so there it is, 507 Ks we'll say, 57 litres we'll say. Now I've got to use the calculator. The sum was 57 divided by 507 gives us 11.2 litres per 100 Ks. So back to around what it normally is, but remember, this time we had a trailer for nearly 200 Ks. So based on that, we need a couple more fills. So I'm going to extend this video out and do a couple more fills for those people that really want to see the results from these tyres, because I can tell you, I can feel that it's going to use less fuel. It goes better. It's got to make half a litre to a litre per 100 Ks difference, and we're going to prove it yet. So hopefully the next fill will be not towing the trailer, although I know I'm going to tow the trailer about 50 Ks tomorrow. So there you go, with 2 dirt bikes on it. So yeah, anyway, And yes, you're right, to get exact accurate fuel economy you need to fill up at the same pump, same servo, exact same pump, everything same. So given that we had a trailer, it was never going to be same, but I thought I'd give the example that even with the trailer and 200 k's of towing, we still got down near 11 per 100. Let's see what the next one's going to be. Alright, here we go. This is another refill. We need to top it up because we've got a bit of a longer run to do. So 386k we'll call it. Alright, let's fill her up. Okay, so quick calculation, 41 litres divided by 385 gives us 10.6 litres per 100 k's. Now, that is the best economy, best fuel we've ever had in this ute in thousands of kilometres. So just goes to show those road tyres are definitely saving fuel, same as they're costing money on the new Prado. It's obviously costing us money to run heavy all-terrain tyres. Exact same tyre size, people. People keep asking what size tyres. Same size tyres, 265, 65, 17, standard size tyres on these Prado 120, brand new 150. The Hilux all came with 17-inch wheels, 265, 65, 17. No plans to change it at the moment. We'll let you know if we do. We'll be clear about this sort of information because it's very important. So 10.6 litres per 100 k's, and we did tow a trailer for approximately 40 kilometres, a 8x5 trailer with a couple hundred kilos on it. Not a big deal, but if we didn't do that towing, with the other tanks, with the all-terrain tyres, we got 11 litres per 100 k's, sometimes used a little bit more, and that was without any towing. We've got 10.6 with a little bit of towing. I can't explain that 12.3, let's not worry about that one. As I said, I might have forgot to reset the trip meter and done it a few k's later, 50 k's later. I don't know, it doesn't usually happen. It's the first time I ever got anywhere near 12.3. This vehicle always really consistent near 11 to 11.5 max, usually around 11. We're seeing 10.6. The next refill, I'll try not to tow anything. We'll keep the driving consistent and let's see what the fuel economy is. My money's on closer to 10 litres per 100 k's, but let's see if I'm right or wrong. Thanks for watching so far. I just thought I'd slip this in rather than make a whole new video just to show you how bad fuel economy can get in typical urban peak hour traffic from 8:30 a.m. on the outer suburbs of Melbourne. You can see 45 minutes driving at an average speed of 24 k's in a range of 60, 70 and mainly 80 zones. You can see the results of the trip so far. Anyway, just thought I'd slip that in. Back to the Hilux. Alright, here we go. This is the final section of the video. You can see, oh you can't see actually, the fuel light's on and the gauge is quite low actually. It's not right down to the empty, believe it or not, there's a bit of space left there. Fuel light's been on for a little while, probably, I don't know, 20 or 30 k's. 620 k's, let's see how many litres she takes. This is the final run on the road tyres before the KO2s go on. We've got a brand new set in the back here. Well, let's see, $1.80 a litre. Got to click soon, I was going to say, there you go, right? A few clicks, right? Many clicks, few clicks like that. Let's do a calculation. Okay, so to work out the fuel economy, it's 66 litres divided by, what did I say, 620, that's right, let's do that one. Everyone go and do 66 divided by 620. Okay, see it said 0.106, you just move the decimal point, that's 10.6 litres per 100 k's. Okay, that's your actual, because you've reset trip A. So look what we're going to do now, we're pressing that button, and we go like that, trip A, reset, every time we fill up. And every time you do that sum, you'll know what your real fuel economy is, not what the computer said. Now on this vehicle I've said we were consistently getting 11. Now the more I think about it, it was the best we consistently got was 11, and we did get that, but we also got a little bit higher than that. Now we've seen consistently this tank, road tyres, no towing, we got 10.6, so that would say that we're saving minimum 0.4 litres per 100 k's. But my money's on more like 0.5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But each vehicle's going to vary as to how much difference it makes between road tyres and all-terrain. So I'm done with these road tyres in this video, so thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. If you liked the information, subscribe, turn the bell on, hit the like button if you learnt something. But what we're going to do now is we're going to put the KO2s on there the same size, standard size, 265, 65, 17, and we're going to run those for a few tanks, and we'll have another video similar to this, but we won't bore you too much with fuel economy. We'll give you some other info, but it is good information for people to help them learn and work out exactly what their real fuel economy is and what you should get, I suppose, out of a fuel tank on a Hilux before the fuel light comes on, and how many litres it should take. You know, we had 10 litres to spare, so obviously we've got about 100, 150 Ks on the fuel light, but don't try that, because there is a common problem, and it is common, with the Hilux fuel gauges being out, and if you've got that problem, you'll think you've got a quarter of a tank left, and you'll get to about 650 and you'll run out of fuel. On some cars, again, each vehicle varies. Thanks for watching, guys. We're out here. See ya.